everyone, and welcome to day one of Vlogmas-ish. This is going to be my version of Vlogmas where I vlog every day in December from December 1st to December 31st. It's going to be very similar to previous years, except I am also tacking on my 31 days to 2025 challenge, which is a brand new challenge that I've created full of mini exercises in self-reflection, because this can be a really busy time period with a lot of things going on in terms of the holidays and all of that. This challenge helps us make sure we take a little bit of time for ourselves. And this Vlogmas is going to include an update on the challenge. So if you join to get the secret link on my website, I think it'll be a really nice companion to my Vlogmas. So because I'm going to be posting vlogs every day this time around, I'm going to try to keep them a little bit shorter, probably to a length of around 5 to 10 minutes. And in this first vlog, I'm going to talk a little bit about what you can expect. I've talked already about 31 days to 2025 because that is the brand new sparkly thing that I am super excited about right now, but I'm also excited about my advent calendar. You can see I've decorated already. We've got the stockings as well as my teeny tiny Christmas tree. This is the extent of my decorating for the holidays. We'll open that up a little bit later because I'm not doing tea in the advent calendar this year. I've already steeped my tea this morning. A combination of mostly lemon balm with a little bit of lavender. The lemon balm is so refreshing. It's actually a type of mint, and I bought it thinking it would have a more lemony flavor because of the name of it, but it's very, very, very refreshing. Whenever I feel dehydrated, this tea helps so much. And I'm still on mostly non-caffeinated tea, although every once in a while I will drink a caffeinated tea, and I've noticed how much the caffeine affects me now, which is really interesting. What else can I tell you about what to expect during Vlogmas? It's going to be a cozy one. I don't do a whole lot of stuff for the holidays. I do a little bit. I go see some family and friends, but I don't really go to any holiday parties. I don't go all out in terms of decorating and gift giving and the like. It's just little things here and there. So there will be some holiday content sprinkled into Vlogmas, but it'll mostly be cozy things. I have so many cozy things I want to do this December. We're going to steep tea. We're going to wear fuzzy socks. We're gonna curl up on the couch. We're gonna do puzzles. You know what I'm really feeling like doing? I really want to do day one of 31 days to 2025. It's kind of an advent calendar of sorts because I'm going to be posting the mini exercises every day. Welcome to in front of my computer. I've got the webpage open. Right now it's looking a little empty because we're only on day one, but as we come to each day in December, it's going to fill up from 1 to 31. Let's click on day one and see what we have. Okay, here we are. So each day is going to have the date, and I really intentionally wanted day one to correspond with December 1st. That's why it's not a countdown, because in the middle, if it's like 17 days to 2025, it gets a bit confusing if you're trying to find what day you're on. So the day of the challenge will always correspond to the day that we're on in December. So today is December 1st. It is day one of the challenge. I think because this is the first one, I'm going to read it so you can get a sense of the tone of the writing and the type of exercise. And then in future days, I'm just going to do a quick summary. So today's vlog, day one, will probably be a little bit longer, maybe even over 10 minutes, probably over 10 minutes. But I expect future vlogs to be quite a bit shorter because we're gonna know what's going on. We're gonna be in a groove by then. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what I wrote for day one, Sunday, December 1st, 2024. Hello, curious hearts. I'd like to warmly welcome you to 31 days to 2025. A note before we begin. Authenblissity is all about the joy you feel when you're being true to yourself. So that means listening to and trusting your inner compass as you move through the next 31 days. You are invited to make the exercises in this challenge your own. You can do a portion of the exercise, modify the exercise, read the exercise and use it as a spark to do something else, or skip the exercise altogether. Remember, the main goal of this challenge is to practice tuning into yourself. It's time for our first exercise. We're going to ease into the challenge with one of my favorite activities, planning. Begin by closing your eyes and taking a few deep breaths. Let the breaths work to ground you to the present moment. Allow your mind to gently imagine the month ahead. When you're ready, open your eyes. Hello, December. If you enjoy planning, you can use your current system to map out the month, paying special attention to the rhythm of your days. Or you can simply envision the month ahead. Here are some questions to help with this. What are your firm time commitments? These are appointments, meetings, gatherings, and other commitments that cannot be changed. When is your time more flexible? These are optional activities or pockets of time when you don't have any plans. What are you looking forward to? What might be challenging? Have you set aside any time for yourself? Consider booking some you time every day, either to do the exercises in this challenge or to simply rest. Let's end today's exercise by setting an intention for the month. Make this promise to yourself by saying it out loud or writing it down. I promise to take some time for myself every day this December. I will try to let go of urgency and perfection, giving myself full permission to participate in this challenge to the extent that my time and energy allow. That's it for day one. Oh my goodness. Okay. So I have kind of done this already because I look at my calendar every morning, and today I did look ahead a little bit. If I didn't have Vlogmas-ish and if I didn't have 31 days to 2025, the month is actually looking very spacious, but I think I kind of did that intentionally as I was leading up to December because my creative projects are incredibly important to me. But I also want to make sure I'm prioritizing my closest relationships and spending time with the people I care about. The other things can wait. So that's my whole philosophy going into December. And as I scroll through my calendar and I look at the rhythm of my days, I see that there's a lot of spaciousness. I have a few things planned already with family and friends, but there's a lot of free time that I can spend with hubby or just connecting with myself. And I really want to make sure I stay grounded and connected with myself over the holidays because it's a time where there are so many expectations and so many things to do. Humvee and I are about to head out to the movies. We're gonna go watch Gladiator II today. We watched the first one yesterday and I still remember a few of the lines from the movie. I must have watched it many, many times. I guess it would have been in my 20s. So the sequel has arrived 24 years later and I'm quite curious about it. So I'm going to finish getting ready, but I hope that gave you a sense of what the challenge is about in terms of the tone of the writing, the types of exercises. I'm really hoping that there's a lot of choice and permission to make these exercises your own. It's not a big deal to start the challenge late because you're going to see all of the days of exercises and they are really simple and straightforward. You can even do them out of order. You can skip exercises. Again, choice and permission, ease, fun, simplicity. It's actually challenging to let go of the urgency and perfection that a lot of us might feel. So the challenge is really about that, tuning into yourself and letting go of all of that other stuff. It's been a few hours and it is time to open the advent calendar. I'll just tilt you up a little bit. Here is day one. Oh, we have my puzzle, which I'll do with you a little later. And then for treats, we have Reese Big Cup, the potato chip variety. So hubby and I saw a commercial for this, but we've never tried it before. Hubby got the same advent calendar as last year. This is the coffee one from Third Wave, but I think the coffees inside will be different.
Same one.
I'm going to do my little advent calendar puzzle now. This is the puzzle from last year, but what I did was I took them all out of their compartments and I mixed them up and then I put them randomly into the cubby system. I also went a little extra and I bought a second advent calendar. This one caught my eye because it is adorable. Look at the images. Also because I know these little puzzles, 50-piece puzzles, take only around 5 minutes to complete, and I wanted a little bit more puzzling time without pulling out one of my actual puzzles. So this advent calendar we are going to open up together now. And for this one, I am going to go in order. Number 1. I'll grab that. There actually is an image on it, but I'm not gonna look at it. I did get a little bit of a glimpse. I'm gonna do the new one first. And while I do this, I will chat with you a little bit about how the day went. Gladiator II was really good. Hubby and I both enjoyed it. It was entertaining, and I think it was around the same length as the first. Hubby said he didn't have a preference as to which one he liked more. Right? Did you like one more than the other?
Maybe the first one.
I think I might like the first one more too. I think, more of an emotional impact with the first one. Like, I was really angry in parts at some of the characters, and I was like very nervous about a lot of things that were happening. It does reference the first film a lot. So I thought it was good that we watched the first one before watching the sequel. So if you have the time, I would recommend doing that. But yeah, we had a good time. After the movie, we went to grab some bubble tea. We haven't had bubble tea in over a month because of the Eat at Home challenge. We went back to Chun Yang at the well because we have this prepaid card and we want to use it up. I really love the winter melon lemon. I've been getting the one with coconut jelly. Hubby got a matcha latte and he's had that before. He really enjoys it. And then we also ordered Chipotle. We haven't had Chipotle in a really long time, and during the Eat at Home challenge, we kept walking past it. They gave us pretty big portions. It was really heavy and they seemed to be very generous. So I ended up saving half of mine. I knew I wanted to eat the banana bread at the advent calendar treat. So I'll have Chipotle for tomorrow too. I'm really happy about that. The banana bread was really good. We just had a nice chunk each, but we didn't have seconds this time because we wanted to try the Reese big cup with potato chips. It was good. There were parts that tasted saltier, but I couldn't taste like the potato chip flavor. But I still really enjoyed it. That type of thing is right up my alley. One puzzle done. I will take a photo to show you what that looks like. I'm gonna do one more before ending off this vlog, mostly because I'm curious what image I got from last year's advent calendar. I noticed as I was doing the puzzle that the puzzle cut is exactly the same. These are the same puzzle brand, Eurographics. Even still, I can't really remember where the pieces go. It's really only the set of 3 pieces. Super obvious that they go together. It's not overly challenging, but I don't want anything too challenging or time consuming during Vlogmas because I spend a lot of time in front of the computer editing videos. So I just want like a little dose of puzzling time to both chit chat and to unwind, and it's just like the tactile sensation of clicking the pieces into place that is incredibly satisfying. Hubby also reminded me that we were supposed to have family couch time today. I actually had it in my calendar for dinner time, so I thought we could get Chipotle and then have family couch time while eating. It would be like our little family couch time treat as well. but we were watching a video. We were watching Karen puzzle competition videos. It's going to be, I think, a series of 3, and she just posted the second one. It's a long video. It's around an hour and a half long. We were watching that while we were eating, and I completely forgot about family couch time. So I think we are going to put on our sheet masks for this week, and we're going to do family couch time while wearing our sheet masks. I think the last thing I'll mention before I finish putting this puzzle together is that I'm going to be trying to document my 31-day challenge in this little notebook. I was reminded by one of my friends. She sent me a bullet journal spread of how she laid out the first day of the challenge, and it was beautiful. I was like, oh my goodness. I found this little notebook, which happens to be exactly 32 pages if you count the first page here and also the back page. So you'll see that I use this first page as a title page. So that means there are 31 more pages. So I think I'll put little jot notes on each of the pages, one for each day of the challenge. The notebook says today I learned, which I guess could be fitting, but I might decorate the front with stickers. I'm not too sure yet. I really only just started today because I was so inspired by my friend. So very simple title page. I do hope to decorate it a little more, but again, it's going to be time permitting. And then I just filled out this section here. I put in a few notes about what I'm looking forward to. I have my promise here, and then here I just wrote hello December. I'm gonna finish up this puzzle and then I am going to edit the vlog. Thank you all so much for watching day 1 of Vlogmas-ish. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you again tomorrow. Bye!